Today we are doing a new thing. It's going to be a new series in the channel. It is we're in Roblox. It's a NASCAR 21 The Sim, so it's a simulating game with NASCAR. Oh, I got turn the volume off there. It's going to be, so you can see they got all the 2021 lineup here. And yeah, we're going to be doing, it's a custom schedule. And it's the first race. It is the Daytona 500. So, the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series. And, yeah, so, let's give you... We'll get started. We're going to be doing 50 laps here around this 2.5 mile super speedway at that is Daytona. It's going to be broken down into 3 individual stages where drivers can get points at the end of them. Stage 1 and 2 are both 13 laps. And then the final stage is going to be 24 laps at Daytona, and that will decide the winner. The top 5 in each stage will get stage points, although maybe top 10, depending on how clear it is. I don't know. It probably top 5, but we'll see how clear it is, and it might be top 10. But yeah, so we're going to be having that. And then at the end, drivers will get awarded points based off their finishing positions. So 36 gets 1 point, 35th gets 2, and so on and so forth. It depends on how many runners there are. But yeah, the winner will get 40 points though. So it's gonna be 40, 35, and then so on and so forth. So yeah. So let's get to our starting lineup, and then we can get ready for the green flag to drop here at Daytona for the first race of the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series. If I can get over the catch fence, maybe not. Okay, I'm getting the first person here. So let's look at our starting lineup here for today's race. So on pole position is Alex Bowman. In second place is William Byron. Third place is Austin Dillon. Fourth is Eric Almirola. Fifth place is Christopher Bell. Sixth place is Kevin Harvick. In seventh is Kyle Busch. In eighth place is Kyle Larson. Well, Kyle's on row 4 there. In row 5, in the 9th place, we have the 9 car, Chase Elliott. And in 10th is Bubba Wallace. Oh, I fell. 11th is the 12 car, Ryan Blaney. And in 12th is Ryan Newman. 13th is Joey Logano. 14th is Coyle Joy. 15th is Ryan Preece. 16th is Daniel Suarez. David Reagan is in 17th, and Brad Keselowski is in 18th. Michael McDowell, the real winner from this race, is in 19th. Yeah, 19th, I think, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8. Yeah, 19. Chris Buescher is 20th. Kurt Busch is 21st. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 22nd. Jamie McMurray 23rd. Martin Truex Jr. 24th. Denny Hamlin 25th. That is Garrett Smithley in 26th. Cole Custer 27th. And Matty Benedetto in 28th. That is Derek Cope, actually, for this race. In 29th. Eric Jones in 30th. Ross Chastain 31st. Chase Briscoe 32nd. Anthony Alfredo in 33rd, and Tyler Reddick is 34th. Cody Ware 35th. Quinn Houff 36th. We have BJ McLeod in 37th. Then it is Kaz Gralla in 38th. 39th is Josh Bilicki, and in dead last is Austin Cindric. So that is your starting lineup here for the Daytona 500 and the NASCAR Roblox Cup Series, and we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here for 50 laps at Daytona. So here they go. They come into the Geico restart zone. So I'm going to have to run and catch up with them here in a second. As your starting lineup, we're going to get ready for the green flag here. And the green flag's out in the air. They are off and racing here. So let me clear the walls so they don't hit those again. Let me catch back up. Got to run on the apron here so I don't mess them up. And there they are. So it's Kevin Harvick out in front in the lead. But William Byron jumps out to take the lead back. Got my lap counter system right here so I can make sure I know the laps are in. McMurray. Here comes the pack with a huge run. Jamie McMurray jumps out to the front. 3, 4, maybe even 5 wide further back in the pack, but it's the 77 car, Jamie McMurray, that leads them all down the back straightaway into turn 3. McMurray jumps out to a really big lead now, but can the pack catch up? William Byron leading the pack, but McMurray pulls out in front. It looks like the pack's catching McMurray a little bit here, and now I'm slowing down for some reason. Hamlin now trying to surge ahead of that pack there. It looks like they're 6 wide, but I think they're only really 3 wide. But that's not what matters right now. Jamie McMurray will lead lap 1 and will lead the first ever lap in the NASCAR Roblox Daytona 500. And here comes Eric Jones with a huge run. Jones up to the front now. Eric Jones up to the lead now. McMurray trying to draft behind him in second. You can see the pack already starting to get a little spread out here. Now every lap I'm going to be looking to see if a car went off the track or something. But we have 40 starters here, and we're going to see what happens. So, yeah, so as you can see here, Eric Jones and McMurray keeping the lead. The pack already getting spread out back there. Jones with a pretty solid lead. He's gonna extend his lead. But meanwhile, back here in the pack, it's Cole Custer leading the charge. A little bit of help from Denny Hamlin, but now they get shuffled out. Here comes the Benedetto, Briscoe, Balicki, Reddick, and more. But McMurray slingshots by Jones to take the lead. He'll lead lap 2. Stage 1 is 13 laps, so just keep that in mind. And now McMurray comes up to the top with Jones. That inside lane coming with Reddick. Middle lane's got barely any help. That's led by Balicki, though. And then on the outside, Jones is starting to fall back to the pack, so you can almost consider Jones leading that, but technically it is the Benedetto. But you can see the pack getting spread out just a tiny bit there, back there, if you can see, around my head. Anyway. It's McMurray out in front by a mile now. Jones backs up to the pack. McMurray getting another big run there, back to the front. Reddick battling Jones for second there on that inside line. Doesn't look like they're really going anywhere, though, right now. But now Reddick goes to cover Balicki's run. They're starting to close in on McMurray a little bit. McMurray has led every lap so far. Lap 3. Stage 1. BJ McLeod almost to the apron there, trying to make a move. Cody Ware helping him out a little bit. But it's still McMurray who is just out in front by a mile here. So let's go back and watch the pack here. You can see here Tyler Reddick leading this little charge here. Kaz Gralla working together with him as well. And these guys have come from the back. They started, if you remember, they started pretty far back to Benedetto and Cindric as well. But they are continuing to just march through the field. A lot of these guys up here actually have worked their way from the back to the front. And you can see back there your front row drivers, Alex Bowman and William Byron, probably not even inside the top 10 right now. But here is your running order. Jamie McMurray leads. Tyler Reddick second. B.J. McCall third. Josh Balicki fourth. Kaz Gralla fifth. Matthew Benedetto that is Austin Cindric in eighth. Chase Briscoe ninth. And Derek Cope in 10th. Eric Jones is 11th. And then it's Alex Bowman and William Byron. So those guys are pretty far back here. And compared to where they started already. Because we are on lap 4 already. Laps blowing by here with all the action we have throughout the pack. But it's still Jamie McMurray out in front by a mile here. Does anybody have anything to catch him? Right now, it looks like the most likely duo to come to get him is Tyler Reddick and Josh Balicki. But here comes Kaz Gralla with a run. Gralla trying to get to the front. Here comes Austin Cindric, too. A little bit of contact made, but Cindric goes to the outside, looked inside first, now to the outside, but McMurray pulls away. It's a close battle for the lead now. But it looks like it's McMurray who's going to be able to hold on here. He's led every lap so far, and he's looking to get some pretty good stage points here. But here he goes. It's Jamie McMurray out in front. Cindric trying to catch up. He's pulled away from the pack, but McMurray still leads at the line, and he'll lead on to lap 5 now. We slowly but surely approach the halfway mark of stage 1. Cindric looking everywhere, trying to catch up, but he can't quite do anything. It's Cindric following McMurray. Kaz Gralla actually is pulled away from the pack as well. He is third, and Balicki is trying to get by Reddick now, so that duo no longer working together. Back there in the pack for fourth. McMurray still out in front of Cindric, who is still out in front of Gralla, who is still out in front of the pack. Balicki now battling Reddick closely here for position. Reddick now trying to make a move on Kaz Grala. Grala goes up to block it. Cindric trying to get momentum on the outside line there, but it's looking like it's not gonna be enough. Balicki once again trying to help Reddick here get to the front. You can see the big pack is back there, but they just are not making any gains on these leaders, which is McMurray and Cindric. Oh no, McMurray! McMurray lags and he's on the apron. He is slow. Kaz Grala out of nowhere is through to the race lead. But McMurray is slow on the track. He's going to be able to merge back up here on lap 6. But the lead changes. McMurray still led that lap, I'm pretty sure. But Kaz Grala is your new leader, and he is out in front by a mile. There's McMurray. Had a big moment right there. Got sideways, went to the apron. And now Kaz Grala jumps out to a massive lead. Kaz Grala is checked out of the hotel. And now he's running away from the pack of hungry wolves that are behind him. Of Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick, Josh Balicki, and then the rest of them, because I have no idea how to describe what's going on back there besides just pure chaos. Kaz Grala now out in front. As we get ready to come to the halfway mark of the stage, once we get about another about 3/4 of a lap in. Kaz Grala, the leader now at lap 7 here. He'll lead them to lap 7. Once we get to the halfway mark of the track, we'll be halfway through this first stage here at Daytona. Here they go, Cindric out in front. Benedetto now takes the lead of the pack. Cody Ware also in front there. It's lap 7 out of 50 here, but lap 7 out of 13 for stage 1. Kaz Grala out in front by quite a bit here. Then Austin Cindric, then Matt Benedetto, Cody Ware. And it looks like Jamie McMurray is recovering there. He's getting help from Chase Briscoe. Jones looking on Briscoe and McMurray there. They're all trying to do everything they can to get by, but I just don't think they're going to be able to catch Kaz Grala here for a little bit. Now Kaz Grala's not a full-time driver here. So if he were to win this stage, it's going to be interesting here. And yes, I am in private server. I'm in a private server. Leads the lap 8 now. 8 out of 13 in the stage. It's Kaz Grala over Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric is way ahead of the pack, but Kaz Grala is way ahead of Austin Cindric. So even though it looks like Cindric is in a pretty good spot right here, he's not a good spot at all compared to the 16 machine of Kaz Grala, who is way out in front here and leading the Daytona 500. But can anybody catch up to him? Is the question. Cindric looks like he's starting to fall back to the pack a little bit here, and the pack is starting to close up once again. They're starting to come back into one. They were kind of spread out there for a little bit. Almost, we had basically 2 separate packs, but now it looks like they're closing back into one big pack. But there's still cars breaking away, and those are the 2 leaders of Kaz Grala and Austin Cindric. Kaz Grala will lead another lap here. So far, Jamie McMurray has led the most laps. He led the first 5 laps, but now on lap 9, and Kaz Grala has led 3 so far, and it's looking very like he's going to lead a 4th right here. Yeah, Jonathan. That's what we were hoping for. We're hoping people will show up here. So I'm going to check on the stream real quick, make sure we're still going and happening. Yep, okay, good. Hello, Bloxy Cool. So you can see here, Cindric now getting swallowed up by the pack. Looks like Kaz Grala now is going to be the only car that is broken away because everybody is in that pack right now. But as we get ready to come to lap 10 here, nearly coming up on the 1/5 mark of the race, but we're nearing the end of stage 1. Kaz Grala out in front by quite a bit. The pack has finally came back into one big group. And now we are on lap 10. As soon as we complete this lap, we'll be race. But we are very close to the end of stage 1 and awarding out some stage points here. Kaz Grala over Austin Cindric, and then it's a battle for third between Cody Ware and Chase Briscoe. The big pack of cars back there they just can't separate from one another. It's Kaz Grala. It's the 500. What's next to 5,000? Nah, it's 50 laps. 50 laps. It should last about an hour. That's the goal anyway. But Kazgrala now going up to the outside line here. I mean, it's not like that really matters. Because he's just out in front of everybody by a mile. So as long as he can lead this lap, he'll lead them at the 1/5 mark, and he's going to tie Jamie McMurray for most laps led in this race so far. But here comes Austin Cindric. The pack's starting to close in a little bit here. We've completed 10 laps so far, 5th of the way through the race. But now, the pack is starting to come. Here comes Austin Cindric. Will they have time to catch him before the end of the stage on lap 13? Cindric on the inside. He's broken away from the pack a little bit. The pack's still coming fast, though. Kazgrala might not have this lead much longer. Pack not going to be able to come up and help anybody. McMurray has recovered after his near spin there as he went to the apron, near crash. I don't think they're going to get to Grala this lap, but maybe the next lap. 3 laps to go in the stage right now, and we're coming to 2 laps to go in the stage, this time by. Cody Ware and McMurray now having a battle for 3rd. Jones and Briscoe battling for 4th. Fifth, my bad. But Kazgrala the charges seem to stop there from Austin Cindric. Kazgrala is going to lead this lap and have the most laps led award for now. 2 laps to go in stage 1. Can anybody do anything to stop that 16 car? Backing up to the pack. Jones making an aggressive move to the inside. Not going to be here. Jones now up to 2nd. Finally, somebody's taken one of the top 2 spots away from Kazgrala and Austin Cindric here. But now Kazgrala's starting to get swallowed up by the pack here. And we're coming up on the last lap of the stage. Kyle Larson up to the front now, just barely over everybody. 4 wide behind him, though. It's going to be a dramatic finish here for the stage. Into 3 and 4. 5 cars under a blanket for the race lead. William Byron, is that William Byron? Yeah, that's William Byron. He just came back a little bit. But right now, it's Larson and Stenhouse battling here. White flag in the air for stage 1. Last lap of stage 1. Who is going to come to the line first? Larson out in front. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit weird here because I got to run. Once we get to 3 and 4, I'm going to have to run so I can get stage results. But anyway, we got Larson out in front right now. It's looking pretty good for him, but the pack has finally come back in 1. Oh, big run! Big run! Cody Ware on the apron. He's slow, but Cole Custer has jumped out to the front of the pack. Cody Ware's stuck on the apron. Oh no, I messed it up. This might be bad. Go! Get the apron! Go, run! Alright, I gotta run. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on them. Cole Custer pulling way out in front now. The inside line looks slow. Starting to catch up here. Alright, I'm running so I can get the stage results here. Alright, so here they go, coming to the line. Cole Custer wins stage 1. McMurray 4th. And we'll find out who got 5th there. Because the top 5 get stage points. So now I just gotta set up. Only didn't get stage points. So now I just gotta set up here, then I'll look to see who's 5th. I'll go back into the stream and watch. Alright. Time to check. Oh, I gotta update that. Okay. Time to check who got stage points. Playback speed. 2.5. Okay, we want to go back a little bit here. 10 seconds. Okay, so it's Cole Custer who got the stage win. Then Larson, Bowman, McMurray to Benedetto is going to be the results here. So Cole Custer is going to 5 stage points here. So he's going to get 5 stage points here. Take the standings lead. And what did I say was second? Larson? So it's Custer, then Larson. Alright, I remember now. So it's Larson. So Larson here. Just give me a minute for the stage points. Yeah, it's 2021 lineup. Then Alex Bowman. You got 3. Then Jamie McMurray, who is a part-time driver, making the most here. McMurray. There you go. You got 2, and then it was Matty Benedetto. Who got 1 stage point there. Alright, so currently 5 drivers have points, and that is Cole Custer, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Jamie McMurray, and Matty Benedetto. There's no pit stops because, they can't really go into the pit stall. So let's get back racing here. This next stage is also going to be 13 laps. So we're going to be starting on lap 14. This will take us to lap 26 of the race. So here we go. Stage number 2. Getting ready for the green flag to drop. Into the Geico restart zone they go, and it looks like it's underway. The green flag on the air. We're back off in racing. So that was our first caution there. Nobody went off track or had anything crazy like that happen. McMurray seemed to be the dominant car at first. He fell back to the back of the pack, but has made his way back to the front. Alex Bowman, who was on the front row, is up here along with Kyle Larson and Cole Custer, who's currently the leader, but not by much. Larson battling him on the outside. 3 cars on that outside lane working together. Elliott trying to go way to the top. Not going to work here. A lot of shuffling around here going on further back in the pack. Something called NASCAR Sim Racing 22. Oh, I didn't know. I'll have to check that out. There they go. Austin Dillon trying to block off Ricky Stenhouse. Where have those leaders gone? They are back in the back. And now, out to the front. Suarez jumps out to the front. Dillon makes a run. And Daniel Suarez, he's going to lead this lap. Yes, he will. On lap 15 now. Dillon chasing him down. Now Dillon to the lead. Suarez still trying to get to him. And right, wait, my bad, that's not Suarez. That is Derek Cope in the 15. So Derek Cope out in front. Austin Dillon behind him. Kevin Harvick on the outside of Dillon. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. also clearing the pack. This Derek Cope car looks very similar to Suarez. I'm just now realizing that. You can see a lot of movement further back in the pack. That's why. That's why we lag. See, Suarez is right there. They look so similar. Anyway, but now it's Truex and McDowell. Keselowski jumps out to a massive lead. I'll have to check that out. But Keselowski jumps out to a massive lead here. Actually, that's a huge lead. Whoa! Something's going on here. These guys are slow. Keselowski is gone. What on earth? Keselowski's going to leave that lap. What just happened? He is flying. What in the world? Keselowski out here with a massive lead. He really wants the Daytona 500 win. What the heck? He's I think I might take a caution for them to catch up to this guy. What just happened? I can't keep up with him. There might be some sort of here. Well, at least somebody can do it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't keep up with him in this outside lane, so clearly something's going on here with Keselowski's car. Oh, now he got another big speed boost. Lap 17 now. Keselowski just out here with a massive lead here. We're just gonna wait here. It's already been about 5 seconds. Now about 10. There's the pack. He's got like a 25-second lead over this, which is ridiculous. Oh no, David Reagan on top of a couple of cars there. He climbs back down, and now we got a pack of cars that are pulling away. They are still just nowhere near Keselowski's run, though. Like, Keselowski is just checked out. He is gone. I can't keep up with any of them on the outside lens, so I guess that's normal, but still. I need this apron. Okay. But yeah, Keselowski is gone. Let's see if we can catch up to him here. So they're in turn 3 right now. They're still in turn 3. Now they're in turn 4. They're still in turn 4. We're at the start sign, so this is lap 18 now. They're out of sight. And Keselowski's in turn 2. So they're probably about in the trioval when Keselowski gets to turn 2. So Keselowski is absolutely out here. He is checked out of the hotel. He is long gone. I don't think they're going to catch him for the rest of the stage here. Like, he is up with the pack occasionally. But you can see here in this lead pack that there's the lead pack into the trial. Well, they are in turn. They are this group of cars right here is nowhere to be found compared to Keselowski, and there's another bigger pack behind even these guys. So there's just nobody for a while compared to Keselowski. I don't know. Rocket League engine he had thing. Yeah, but it was clearly something. Austin Cindric now pulling out of this pack here. Lap 19. Out of 50. But we're going to lap 26 here for stage 2. Cindric out in front of the pack here, trying to catch up here. And as we lag, cars are going to go literally through us. I don't know how that works. Yep, there we go. Oh. So far, no accidents. Yeah, we did have McMurray. It's got sound too. That's cool. And we did have David Reagan on top of a few cars, but besides that, no real major accident. And yeah, so I got it. Yeah. So we're gonna be coming up on lap 20 here. Keselowski is gone. I have no idea where on earth he is. So this is lap 20. We're going to 26 for the stage. So Cole Custer out in front. Then it's Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Jamie McMurray, and Matt DiBenedetto for the points. Cole Custer has 5 points, Larson 4, Bowman 3, McMurray 2, DiBenedetto 1, and that was stage points from stage 1. Cole Custer here ahead of Stenhouse. But Keselowski's gone. He has like a 20... He's got to have at least like a 27-second lead. This is just ridiculous. We're running here in turn 3 and 4. We're still... I don't think you got it. Like, these guys are in turn 4. They just got to turn 4 right now. I still don't see Keselowski's box. The cube. I still don't see it. Keselowski is going to lap the field here. Hold up. What the heck is going on here? Lap 21. 5 to go on the stage. Here's Keselowski. Alright, so Keselowski is on the back straightaway right now. Back. I don't even see them. It looks like they're in about the turn 1 and 2 area. So this guy's in turn 3 and they're probably exiting turn. So this is about the back straightaway. And probably a little bit more that Keselowski has over the field. This is just absolutely insane. I don't know what kind of a run he got, but it was clearly a big one, and he's checked out of this hotel and he just took off. And so this is a steal for him. This is basically free stage points. Lap 22, now 4 to go on stage. Brad Keselowski checking out of the hotel here. It's driving like it's a Daytona 500, last stage, last lap, but this is stage 2. And unless Cole Custer gets stage points here, or Larson or Bowman or McMurray or Betadine, he's probably gonna end up being tied for the points lead here after the stage. But the pack is nowhere to be found. Keselowski is just gone. So let's see if we can catch back up to the pack here. They're coming out onto the back straightaway right now. Keselowski's in turn 4. So basically, they got almost half the track to go to catch up to Keselowski. And this is not even the full group of cars. This is just a smaller pack. You can see a bigger pack behind them. So even these guys are in a league of their own. And then Keselowski is just super gone. We'll catch back up with Keselowski here in a few laps time. But for now, we want to watch the battle here. Cole Custer, he is out in front of Ryan Preece and Garrett Smithley here. It's looking like if he can keep this up, he's going to be the points leader coming into the final stage. Lap 23 out of 26 for stage 2. Or lap 23 out of 50, but 4 laps to go for the stage. So you guys get the idea. Ryan Preece actually up here in the second. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kurt Busch, and Garrett Smithley battling there. This is, it's on Roblox. This is NASCAR 21, the sim. I am in a private server doing a race here. But you can see Cole Custer out in front of this pack. He's just trying to hold them off here right now. Keselowski checked out into the league of his own here. He's probably on lap 24 right now. Coming up on the end of the stage here. 3 laps to go for Keselowski. Still 4 to go for these guys, but they're coming up on 3 to go right now. You can see the pack back there. There's 3 different groups of cars. There's this lead pack, the second pack back there, and then there's Brad Keselowski, who is, I can't see him because the thing is too small. But, yeah. He's gone. Ryan Preece actually jumping out to a lead here. He's ahead of these guys by quite a bit. Cole Custer gets swallowed up by the pack here. So once we get to this lap here, I'm gonna so it's easier to get the stage points. In the stage, there is 3 laps to go, although Keselowski's probably made to go now. 50 laps in total. Right now we're on lap 20. Well, these guys are on 24. I'm pretty sure Keselowski's on 25 right now, which we will catch up to him as soon as these guys get to 25. So we're about halfway through the race here. So actually, this stage is basically going to be taking us to the halfway mark. So now Garrett Smithley out in front of Ryan Preece here. But we are on lap 25, and I'm going to go run and catch up with Brad Keselowski, who is just gone. Like, you're going to see, wait till you see this fire. This is absolutely, no, he hasn't. Except poor connection detected. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, there's Keselowski here. So he is on the last lap. Oh, a little bit of lag there. He is on the last lap of the stage. I think we got a pretty clear stage winner here, Brad Keselowski. I might as well just start giving him the points yet, but we don't know what's gonna happen. It's never over till it's over. Keselowski out in front here at Daytona. It's only stage 2 of the Daytona 500, but right now it's looking like he is gonna be. With this speed, it looks like he's gonna be the winner. But there's gonna be a caution that's gonna regroup them. We're halfway through the race here. This lap. They've completed 25 laps out of the 50. They're on lap 26 now, and once they get to the line, the stage 2 will be over. Keselowski running the bottom line. Out in front by probably a legitimate mile here. I can see, he's got almost half the track on them here by the end of this. Stage win for Brad Keselowski. He gets the win in stage number 2 here. So, good for Brad there. Making Michigan proud. So he's 5 points. Top 5 stage. Josh Bilicki, Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse, and Christopher Bell are going to be the other stage point award. Going to be the other drivers getting awarded stage points here. So I'm going to go back into the stream so I can remember. I think it was Blicky, Priest. Actually, let me get in the stream here. I'll check, make sure we get the right drivers here. So, let me rewind to do about there. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So there's Kozlowski coming into the starting gate here. So just give me a minute to get the stage points, and then we can get back to racing. Long break here. So it looks like it's gonna be. Oh, there's the rest of there's the first pack, and then there's the rest of them coming in. Another 10 seconds. Alright, back that way 10 seconds. I'm trying to find the moment where the rest of them cross the line. So we can make sure I want to make sure I award the stage points to the right drivers. I know Bell got one. I know the drivers, I just don't know the order. Alright, here, let me do this. This will probably help, actually. Let me get out of the. Let me do half speed. Yeah, that's already probably gonna help. Okay, so it's. Sorry, it's taking so long. Seconds, 20 seconds that way. Yes, I do have some game passes. It's the classic tracks and then the F1 game pass here. I'm just trying to see if I can get the moment they cross the line. So Kozlowski and I believe where? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it's still going Kozlowski. Okay, so that's one lap left in the stage. Oh, nope, that is a couple laps ago. I get back. I'm in a private server, so you can't join. This is the end of the stage here. Another 10 seconds. Okay, so this is where the other stage coming here any second now. And oh, there they are. Okay, so it's Garrett Smithley, Ryan Priest, Stenhouse, Bell. Alright, so Garrett Smithley gonna get 4 points here. Then it was Ryan Priest. JTG Doherty cars here getting some good stage points. Then it's gonna be Ricky. I don't think it's gonna Stenhouse. Okay, just Ricky Stenhouse. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He got 2, and then Christopher Bell. Bell. He is gonna get 1 point here. And that's going to be your stage points here. The top 5 get stage points. So right now, Brad Keselowski and Cole Custer are tied for the point standings lead here. But that probably won't be that way for that much longer. Stage here, and it's going to be a run to the checkered flag. And that run to the so run to the checkered flag is going to give the most points. So we'll see what happens here. What do you think of the All-Star race going to Northwest? I think that's cool. I'm a little bit disappointed because I kind of wanted Jeff Gordon to be the last driver to win there. Totally not a biased Jeff Gordon fan moment, though. Totally not just that. But I mean, besides that, I think it's really cool. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing it. If I were to choose a track that wasn't on the schedule anymore, that I wanted to see them race at, that would probably be the one. So, yeah. But here we go, getting ready for the final stage here in the NASCAR Box Cup Series race at Daytona, in the Daytona 500. It's our one and only race at Daytona, and we're getting ready for the green flag to drop for the run of the checkered flag, unless there's a caution that comes out, obviously. Into the Geico restart zone they go, and the green... Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Work. And the green flag's out of the air. They're off and racing. Walls have been removed, so we're good to go. Gonna run this outside here so we can get around them, and now I gotta run. Okay. Close situation there, but we stay in front. Harvick jumps out to the lead with a big run. Well, I have 27 out of 50 here. Well, you know, every 5 to 10 laps, 3 to 5 laps overlap are on. But Harvick jumps way out in front here of the pack. It's not as big as a lead that Keselowski had, but still a pretty solid lead. Keselowski, unsurprisingly, leading that bottom line here. Cody Ware looking on the outside here. He's looking for spots. He did not get any stage points here, but he's looking to get some points. And Kevin Harvick comes out to a bigger lead here. Keselowski jumps out to a little bit of a... pulls away a little bit from the pack here. Cody Ware now leading the pack. He's got his Rick Ware Racing teammate, Garrett Smithley. He got some stage points in that last one behind him. Now here comes the pack as we lag a little bit here. My character lags. William Byron up to the front. That's going to be a caution coming out. There was a car in the tri-oval. Who is that? That is Josh Bilicki, who has crashed in the tri-oval. And that is going to be our first caution for an accident here today. Josh Bilicki in the 52 Rick Ware Racing Ford. He's going to bring out the caution here. So we'll get the drivers lined up. So this is our accident policy here when cars go off the track like this. Policy is once I start this so you have 240 seconds, which is about 4 minutes, to get back onto a surface where you can move and get back on. If you are not back on the track in that time frame, then you are not going to be in the race. So I'm going to try to push them back onto the track here, and we'll see how it goes. And the reason I give them 4 minutes is because it takes a while to get these things back on the track. You'd be surprised. And the clock starts now. So you can see here, most of the time they don't even move, but even when they do, they barely move at all. And that was a quick one there. Only took 7 seconds. So a quick cleanup there, and we'll get back racing. So they got to lap 28 there before that caution came out. Josh Bilicki, because he is the only car 1 lap down, will get the free pass. So he's going to be scored on the lead lap there. I'm just going to go get some water real quick. Okay. Needed that water. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure everybody is here, so we should have 40 cars. Let me just check. Oh, perfect. That's actually kind of easy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Yep, alright. All 40 cars are still in the race, so nobody glitched out of the map or anything. So after our first accident caution being brought up by Josh Bilicki, got repairs after the spin. And we're going to be ready to go back racing here at Daytona for what very well could be the run to the checkered flag in the Daytona 500. Who will win the first ever NASCAR Roblox Cup Series race win? Here we go, getting ready for the green flag. They're into the Geico restart zone. And the green flag's out of the air. They're back off and racing. Keselowski and Harvick lead them on the front row there. All grouped up, just waiting for one to slingshot on in front, and just like that, Kyle Larson takes a huge lead. Luckily, there's a good amount of time left in this stage to the point where they could probably still catch him. 24 laps, and we've only gotten 2 done so far, so 22 to go. Larson still... They're probably going to catch him. They got time to do it. Harvick leading the bottom line. Keselowski leading the outside line. Now Cole Custer way up on the outside line, actually. But Bell now trying to make a 4th lane work here. Kind of working, but there are many wide throughout the pack there. Larson out in front by quite a bit. Harvick and Keselowski stay side by side up towards the front here. Coming up on 22... Yeah, about 20 laps to go here. Keselowski and Harvick side by side for second, but Larson's still out in front here. We're on lap 29 now. Harvick ahead of Keselowski, who's ahead of, I have no idea, Ryan Preece now. Cars a little bit further in the back there. Denny Hamlin, BJ McLeod, they are falling back a little bit. Larson, way out in front still. It's going to take a little bit for them to catch him, but he's not nearly as far out as we've seen others. Keselowski being the big one there in that example. Actually, no, it's not BJ McLeod. That's Kyle Busch who is back there, actually, struggling a little bit. But it's Kevin Harvick out in front right now. Hello, Billy. Wallace contending up here toward front of this pack. But besides that, he's doing pretty good. Where's Elliott at, actually? I haven't seen him much. Okay, he's not that bad. Not doing bad. Not doing bad. Oh, Harvick with a big one. Harvick challenging Larson for the race lead here. All right, I gotta get a run here. Okay, there we go. That should do it. So now Larson and Harvick out in front battling for the race lead here. We're on lap 30 out of 50. Larson with the lead. Harvick in second. Keselowski leading the pack back there in third. But it's still Larson out in front. Harvick had a big run there. Not quite enough to get to the lead. LaJoie and Bubba Wallace literally glitching through one another for the inside lane lead. I don't know how important that really is, but okay. So if you take a look here at our point standing situation, Cole Custer and Brad Keselowski are tied for the lead with 5 points each due to stage points. They each won their stage. Nobody got double stage points, actually. So the way stages work is the top 5 get stage points. So Cole Custer and Brad Keselowski were the 2 stage winners. They got 5 points each. Larson and Garrett Smithley were second in their respective stage. Larson, they both have 4. Bowman and Ryan Preece were third. They each have 3. McMurray and Stenhouse were both second. They get 2. And DeBenedetto and Bell were 5th in the stage. So they get 1. I messed up that order a lot, but whatever. Anyway, Kevin Harvick, he's looking for the lead on Kyle Larson here. We're on lap 30. We're at 20 to go in the Daytona 500. Or Daytona 50, I guess, technically, but, Harvick and Larson side by side. Larson trying to edge ahead. Pack still behind them. Harvick having the inside line. That's a pretty big advantage. He's on his side there in a cube. Which Daytona track? I'm in a private server. But it's the Daytona 500. Larson keeping up a fight on that outside line, actually. I thought Harvick was gonna get a little bit of an advantage, but not really. They come close to one another, nearly banging doors. But is Bristol be banging doors right now? 19 laps remain in the Great American Race. Harvick on the inside, trying to take that lead away from Larson. Keselowski still in charge of the pack behind. Harvick with a slight lead, and he'll clear Larson into 1 and 2. Kevin Harvick now the clear leader of the Daytona 500. Larson behind him in the draft, trying to push him. They're trying to tandem draft a little bit here. BJ McLeod giving Keselowski a push. LaJoie in the pack. You can't join. It's a private server. It's only for one person. You just have to watch. Oh no, they lag back. Now they lag back forward a little bit. Harvick and Larson starting to fall back to the pack here a little bit. So we come to lap 33 of 50 here at Daytona. Harvick ahead of Larson. LaJoie giving Keselowski a run for his money. Oh, LaJoie tries to make a block on BJ McLeod. Almost directs the field there. Keselowski pulls away from the pack. He's starting to catch up to Larson and Harvick. 18 to go now. Harvick in front of Larson. Keselowski in front of the pack. They've caught back up to Keselowski, and they're about to catch up to Larson and Harvick. Larson trying to get that inside line to work for him. Getting a little bit of ground, but not much. Not much there. Harvick still in front. Does anybody have a big enough run to catch up to them, or will Harvick and Larson just naturally fall back eventually? Keselowski still leading the pack. Oh, a lot of lag there. Blaney up to the front. Elliott up to the front here. He's charging on the outside with Suarez. Keselowski falls way back. Harvick still keeps second, but Ryan Blaney has basically just swapped positions with Brad Keselowski there. And that's going to give Blaney the lead here with 17 to go in the Daytona 500. Kevin Harvick looking on the inside, trying to make a run happen. Elliott up to fourth. So far, I have not seen any cars off besides Bilicki, so track's still clear. I think we're good. Blaney now pulling ahead a little bit of Harvick here. Harvick and Suarez are second and third here. They're still trying to get this sorted out. Top 20. I'm going to change it so it's a little bit easier to get. The top 20 will get points. So here the top 20 get points. It's going to go 40, and then so because there's 40 cars, it's just going to go down by 2. So 40, 38, 36, so on and so forth. But Blaney out in front looking for a win to get himself into the could get him into the playoffs. I haven't quite figured out the playoff system yet, but we'll see what happens. Actually, yes, I have. It's just going to be normal playoff system. I forgot. I made that up. I forgot I told that to you guys already. Harvick jumps out to the front here. 16 to go in the Great American Race. Suarez on the inside. David Reagan out of nowhere has come to the front. Elliott going back in the pack a little bit, trying to get a run. 2 cars are way back there. One of them is Jamie McMurray, who just absolutely dominated the first part of this race, and he has been struggling ever since. Left the first 5 laps. Harvick out in front. Blaney in second. Suarez getting help from Bell, who's getting Reagan actually on the outside. Now Bell getting help from Elliott, who's getting help from Larson. Larson giving Elliott a push. They're jockeying for position all over the place. Kevin Harvick remains out in front. Coming up on 15 to go this time by. Harvick still leading. He's leading that inside line. Bell leading the middle line. David Reagan leading the outside line. Keselowski has not left the front basically since the start of stage 2. He's still up in front battling for the lead after falling back a little bit. Lap 36 out of 50 now. With, I believe, 15 to go. That's what I say. Yeah, 15 to go. Blaney, look on Harvick. Blaney, down to the inside. Can he make a move work? Harvick tries to block. Blaney's beside him. Harvick doing everything he can to try to clear him. Will it be enough? Doesn't look like it will be enough. Harvick and Blaney side by side for the lead. Chase Elliott back there in third. He's trying to catch up to the leaders here. Harvick and Blaney bang doors. They're neck and neck here down the back straightaway. Blaney comes up, makes more contact with Harvick. Harvick looks like he might have a slight lead here, but he falls back. Blaney with momentum on the inside line. Close battle for the race lead here. The pack stays behind them, but they're coming. It's Blaney, Harvick, Elliott, Suarez, Bell, Larson. Your top 6 there. David Reagan actually might be near Larson. I don't know. Elliott to the front. Chase Elliott leads at Daytona with 14 to go. And you could hear the crowd going wild in the background there as NASCAR's most popular driver takes the lead of the race. Whoa, yeah, Chase Elliott. Whoa. Anyway, Elliott out in front of Bell with 14 to go. All he needs to do is hold that position for one more lap. And car bouncing up and down. That's Corey LaJoy. He went up into the catch fence, almost over the catch fence. Here comes Cody Ware on the outside. Bell jumps to the front. Bell way out in front now. He gets a big run. And Christopher Bell now takes a huge lead. Elliott leads the pack, but Bell leads the race here into turn 3. Coming up on 13 laps to go is Christopher Bell, who is way out in front right now. And it looks like he is going to be able to... I mean, right now it's looking good for him, but who knows if these guys can catch up. It's not nearly as big as the lead as Keselowski had at stage 2. So, I mean, it's definitely a chance they could catch up here. 13 to go now. Christopher Bell out in front of the Daytona 500. You can see a mini pack forming back there. You can see 3 or 4 cars back there behind this big pack. They're just entering turn 1 now. But Elliott out in front. Cody Ware leading that top lane. Bell still way out in front. Chase Elliott controlling the pack, though. They just got to mount the charge up to Bell, basically. As soon as they do that, they're going to have a really good chance at getting by him here. But Cody Ware trying to get that outside lane to form, not going to work. The inside lane has the most organized line here, and they probably have the most momentum. Oh, no. All right, we lagged, and now we're back here. Here's McMurray. After having a great first part of the race here, it's not looking good for him. So we're kind of further back here. We're going to come to 12 laps to go this time by. Bubba Wall is shuffled out to the back. Here. Hopefully this gets me a little bit better spot. I don't think it will. This apron should help. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Merge it back up. There we go. Alright. 12 laps remain in the Daytona 500. Elliott and Keselowski leading that pack. They're catching up to Bell a little bit at a time, but that's what you got to do here. Blaney trying to get help from Reagan. Reagan trying to get by Blaney. But it's still the 9 of Chase Elliott and the 2 of Brad Keselowski looking. It's weird because because Blaney's pushing Elliott and Larson's pushing Keselowski, so teammates kind of swapping positions here with helping the other team. Oh no, we're lagging again here. That's going to allow some to get by, and Stenhouse goes down to the apron. He's slow on the track. Cars get shuffled out. Keselowski and Elliott are now way in the back. It's Logano, Suarez, and Ware who jump out to the lead. 11 to go, lap 40 now. The apron looks like he's not going to get back up on the track for a little bit here till the pit road shoved back on. Shoves him back on, but right now Bell still leads, but Suarez is coming with a run here, and we're coming up on 10 laps to go in the Daytona 50, or Daytona 500, but it's 50 laps, so you can kind of say the Daytona 50. Bell out in front here. Once they complete this lap, they would have done 100 miles if it was real life. They just need to do 125. So we're in the closing stages of this race. We've done 80% so far, and it's been an exciting 80%. But we still got 20% left, and that means 20% more excitement to go. Suarez still chasing down Bell. And here we come. 10 laps remain in the Daytona 500. It's now or never. If you're going to make a move, try to stop that 20 car. Suarez is coming, though. Here comes the pack, too. They're starting to gain a little bit, but not enough to catch Bell just yet. I don't know if I can come and get it. Okay. Suarez now gaining on Bell consistently more and more here. Here comes the inside line. They're coming for Bell. Everybody mounting a charge here. Pack they blew by me. Holy moly. Okay, stuck on the apron there. All right, go. Okay, there we go. They're coming for Bell. And they're going for Bell in a Daytona 500 win. Bell running that outside line, trying to get to work. Suarez goes up there with him. BJ McLeod leading the inside line, and that's really the only line we got right now. But it's the 20 of Christopher Bell who still leads out in front. 9 laps remain in the Daytona 500. Suarez trying to get down and block BJ McLeod. Not going to work. Anthony Alfredo up into the 4th position. Cody Ware and Logano battle for 5th. Bell's still out in front, but these guys are coming. They're not really coming fast anymore, but they are coming. Not much separates them, but it's a lot in super speedway racing, and especially in a simulator like this, where it's pretty difficult to catch up, unless you get a monster run like Bell did. Now BJ McLeod trying to look on Suarez. They switch lanes. BJ McLeod going for the crossover. They switched lanes many times here, actually. Into the turn. They're catching him even more now. Coming up on 8 laps to go. Suarez pulling ahead a little bit. Bell lagging back a little bit more here. Pulls away, now lagging back a little bit. Gonna get swallowed up by the pack here. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no, I'm lagging. This is so laggy. This is not good. There's 8 to go in the race. I just lagged out of the... Okay. Alright, I'll get up there in a second. There's 8 laps to go here. Stenhouse in the back after going to the apron. Kyle Busch back here as well. Blaney and Elliott both got shuffled out from the front there. I don't know what happened to them. That was a weird, lag moment. They just lagged out of the lead. Suarez, Ware, and BJ McLeod still trying to chase down Bell, but they are gaining and gaining and gaining more and more as the amount of time left goes down. The gap to Bell closes. Coming up on 7 laps to go in the Daytona 500. It's crunch time now. It's now or never. If you're gonna make a move, you better make it now. Bell's still leading. With 7 to go. Can anybody catch him? In time, that is. Bell still out in front. Can anybody stop him? It's looking unlikely. Suarez leading the pack still, but they're starting to spread out a little bit. That's gonna hurt them as they don't have as many cars to use to catch up. Bell, it looks like the gap is starting to stay even. Starting to even out, and that's just gonna hurt the pack's momentum. But that's good for Bell, as he's gonna continue to pull away. Though, well, not pull away, but just keep the gap the same, which is better than them gaining. But it looks like they're gonna try everything. They're gonna do anything they can. Bell ahead of Suarez, ahead of Cody Ware, ahead of Anthony Alfredo. BJ McLeod just got ahead of Alfredo now, but I mean, still the point stands. Suarez gaining a little bit at a time here. 6 laps remain now. Is there time to catch the 20? Will there be enough time to catch the 20? It's going to be difficult to get points here, but I'll try to give you an update as soon as I can. Bell out in front, pack lagging behind there. You can see them twitching back and forth, so you can tell I'm probably lagging, but you can see them lagging a little bit. But it's Bell ahead of Suarez, ahead of Cody Ware, ahead of BJ McLeod, ahead of Anthony Alfredo. The pack falls back. They're starting to group back together, but Bell continues to stay ahead. Coming up in the final 5 laps. Into the final 10% of the race. The final little bit, the final 12.5 miles, I believe it is. 5 laps to go in the Great American Race. It's Christopher Bell who's still out in front by a mile. He's gonna pull away from Suarez and Ware there, gaining an advantage. Oh wait, is that Suarez or did Derek Cope? Nope, that's still Suarez. It looks like they're gaining a little bit. Cody Ware looking on Daniel Suarez with 5 laps to go. The laps keep ticking down and the intensity keeps getting higher. Who's going to win the race and get the standings lead? Well, probably Cole Custer and Brad Keselowski might have a good advantage at that, but we'll see. But you can see cars trying to get an outside lane going, but the inside line is where everybody's trying to go. Suarez and Cody Ware, they are there now. They have basically caught up to Christopher Bell. We're going to have a battle here with 4 laps left. It took basically this entire run to get up to Christopher Bell after he pulled away, but they're almost there, right when it matters the most. 4 laps remain now. Bell out in front, Suarez on the inside, trying to look for the lead. Ware jumps up to the outside. Bell doesn't know where to block. McDowell trying to make a run for the win here. McDowell with momentum on the inside line. The cars lag back. McDowell now the leader in the inside lane. He's second. Impossible to know where everybody else is. McDowell trying to keep the lead, keep these guys behind him. Kaz he was dominating in stage 1. He didn't quite win stage 1, but he almost won stage 1, and now he's come back when it matters most, and he might have a good chance at the win here. It's going to be a close one here. We're coming up on the final 3 laps of the Daytona 500. Michael McDowell on the inside lane. We lag. Bell is no longer the leader. Kaz Grala jumps up on the inside, and Kaz Grala is pulled away. 3 laps to go. Bell gets shuffled out. Kaz Grala now the leader. Front row motorsports cars trying to work together, but it's Kaz Grala who jumps out in front when it matters most, and he's in a good spot right now to win. The part-time driver for Colleague might get this win, and now he pulls away to an even bigger lead. Kaz Grala, when it matters most, pulling away from the pack. Kaz Grala might just win the Daytona 500 for Colleague. It's not over yet, though. Michael McDowell and Anthony Alfredo. Can they do anything? Coming up on 2 laps. Oh, we lag again. Okay. Harvick making a move here. Catches up to Jones. I need these guys to get out of the way, or else I'm going to carry one of them up to the front, which I don't want to do. We got one chance to do this. There we go. Sometimes if I hit them, they'll lag up with me, so I don't want to do that. 2 laps to go. Running the apron here, that's why I'm able to catch up. But Kaz Grala, he's in a really good spot here. The part-time driver, it wouldn't get him in the playoffs, but it would just mean a lot for Kaz Grala and Colleague Racing here, the trophy hunting team. McDowell surges ahead to second. Is there enough time? Only about 1.5 laps remain. Is there enough? It's looking less and less likely as we get ready to come to the white flag. Kaz Grala out in front. Is there enough time? Anthony Alfredo jumps up to second. I gotta get that cough out of me before the last lap. Kaz Grala, he led about 6 or 7 laps at the start. Almost got the stage win. He was shocking the world then, and he's shocking the world now. On the white flag as we lag. On the white flag of the Daytona 500. 1 lap remains. Is there time for anybody to catch him? Ryan Preece pulling out in front. He's got a lead, but it's not as big as a lead as Kaz Grala has. Into 1 and 2 for the final time. That 16 Colleague Motorsports, Colleague Racing machine is still out in front. And it looks like he's this off. It's Kaz Grala down the back straightaway for the final time. He led a decent amount of laps at the start, almost got the stage 1 win. Shocked the world then. But as he comes through turns 3 and 4 for the trophy hunting Colleague Motorsports making their first ever NASCAR Cup Series start, he comes through turn 4 and will shock the world again by winning the Daytona 500. It's the 16 of Kaz Grala who wins the race and the Harley J. Earl Trophy. Ryan Preece second, Suarez third, Chastain fourth, and Hamlin fifth. What a race. And Kaz Grala is going to be the winner in the Daytona 500 car way farther in the back here. That's Tyler Reddick. Or no, that's Ryan Newman. Wow. What a race. Kaz Grala pulling off the part-time driver for Colleague gets it done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The 16 of Kaz Grala is able to hold them off and get his first ever NASCAR Roblox Cup Series. He's going to be able to do the first win, first start. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to tally up the final points here, and then we'll get, looks like Ryan Preece followed him. He got second. And I'm going to get points calculated here, and then I'll tell you about the next race here. I'm just going to get everybody else in, and we'll have Kaz Grala run his laps. So I know Ryan Preece got second. So actually, I think Ryan Preece is going to have the points lead here. Because he's going to have it by 1 point. Because he gets 38, so... So it's actually not going to be Kaz Grala in the points lead. Ryan Preece has a 1 point points lead over Kaz Grala, so who isn't even eligible for the playoffs. So, oh well for him. But I'm gonna get these guys lined up. I'm gonna get a system going so Kaz Grala does his victory laps here. No, well, that worked, did it? No, why is it not working? Okay. Alright. More. No, let me up and I'll get points. But, yeah, wow. What a race there. So, the game here, and then I'm gonna, well, actually, I just realized what my play. So I believe this is coming to the finish. Let me slow it down. Top 20 get points. Top 20 are gonna be the drivers getting points here. So I know Kaz Grala won and Ryan Preece got second. But after that, I do not know. So Kaz Grala won the Daytona 500. And Ryan Preece. So Suarez got third. And 36 points. There's Daniel Suarez. So Daniel Suarez is gonna get 36 points on the day. Then it was Ross Chastain. Then Hamlin. So Chastain getting a 34. Chastain gets 34. Denny Hamlin's gonna get 32. Hamlin. So he's going to get 30. So the point system is the top 20 get points, the winner gets 40, and then it decreases by 2. So, and then he gets 32 for Denny Hamlin. Oh, wait, nope, I passed it. Alright, so now I gotta get, so we got the first 5. Alright, I'll get points later. I'll put them in my, I'll put it in like a shorts video. So that's gonna do it for this live stream, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to keep an eye on the channel. I'll keep, we'll have point standing video come out soon. And, yeah, so, I'll see you guys in the next one. And we'll, yeah, Kaz Grala pulls off the